Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back to CoKo Plays Baldur's Gate. This is part 2 of my first playthrough of this game. So as you can imagine, in part 1, we did a character creation for ourselves and our guardian, and we started the game. So we're just about at the beginning in the kind of intro to slash tutorial part of it. I didn't do anything off camera. It's been a few days since my last stream, and so the only things I wanted to do was just to make sure that I adjusted to the layout of the game for my OBS layout. So I moved where my camera is. I moved the chat. I moved a couple things around. I think everything else is probably good for now. So I want to take some time now that the game has started. To actually explore a bit of the UI and the controls. So last time I was just kind of fumbling my way around because I didn't want to further delay doing anything. But I noticed that my left alt is probably being captured by something else because I can't get that to show up to show me what's interactable. So I need to deal with that at some point. But I kind of want to go through the rest of the UI and see what's going on.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So I think first things first, I want to go into the menu and look at the keyboard controls. I want to take a quick look at my stream, make sure everything's up properly. Seems to be working, though it's a bit unusual that I'm on the right side of the screen. All right. So O takes us to the tactical camera. WASD, got that. Rotate, okay. Zoom in and out, I can use the mouse scroll wheel. That's how I'm going to do that. If I want to center, I can just press the click, that icon there. Don't care about photo mode right now. Left mouse interacts. Yeah, left alt. That's the stuff that I might need to sort out. Yeah, showing items would be good. And left shift. I wonder if that works. I'm going to try that. So left control with clicking will do your primary attack. Okay, so the actions here, I'll probably just use the mouse to click on the things in the toolbar, at least to start out with. And when I notice myself doing certain actions all the time, then I'll switch to the keyboard to speed things up. And then other stuff, like I'm happy to just use the mouse and UI elements on screen, and then only switch to keyboard when I discover that I'm just wasting a lot of time clicking things over and over again. Okay, F5 is quick save. I probably can expect that I'm going to use that fairly often, like before I enter rooms, dungeons, interactions. So that one I'll try and use. Keyboard shortcut. Yeah, everything else I'm not going to worry about too much, so that's okay. Hiding the UI, that's kind of cool. Okay. Good. So left alt doesn't seem to do anything. Left shift. Okay, left shift is nice. So left shift is working for me. What if I do function alt? Nah, it doesn't do anything. Yeah, so alt is being taken potentially by the OS or potentially by the Razer software, because I have a Razer keyboard. I was under the impression that I turned off my public game. Let me see if I can adjust that again, because I certainly... Yeah, this must not have saved for some reason. So my only question right now is, can I change the Alt keybind to something or use an alternate for the time being until I figure out what's trapping it? The trouble with these is always like wondering if you're overriding some other control that you don't want to do, to mess with. Now I have some keyboard, some extra mouse buttons. So maybe I try those out. Right mouse button. Okay, so I think the default control settings only involve the primary mouse buttons and the scroll wheel. So I might be safe to use my extra mouse buttons for some of these things. And in fact, this option to show things on screen is a perfect candidate for one of the mouse buttons, because I'm going to be wanting to do that as I explore. So let's show item labels. Whoop. With that mouse X1. Let's apply that now. And show sneak cones is the shift one. Maybe I do mouse X2. Let's try that out. The show item labels doesn't seem to be doing anything. Maybe I'm misunderstanding what it does. Maybe that's my problem. Oh, it's a toggle. You don't hold it down. I gotcha. This one you hold down. So in fact, because one is a toggle and one you hold down, I'm going to reverse the ones that they're at. So make this mouse X1. Nice that they give you a message if you're replacing something. Cool. I like having this on.
Think you can take me on? Never wanted the easy path.
Cool. Great.
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
I'll get a non-alcoholic mocktail Negroni here. It's pretty good. So a dazed woman. I wonder if that means she's been infected yet. Alright, so I got a key from the other room. I got to remember to go back and to use it. before I get too caught up with whatever I'm up to. Did I kill this guy or no? Eldritch Rune. I should try and like read more item descriptions. Last time I was trying to rush through things. A strange energy buzzes through this alien object. You are sure you've never seen any of the like. Yet part of you recognizes it as a component of some bigger machine. Let's try this T thing, this inspect. So it looks like it freezes the UI elements so that you can click on interactable UI things. How do I get out of it? Not quite sure exactly how I got out of that. I used escape to remove the menu. You can sort. I got a bottle here.
This might unlock those controls next to the pod.
Oh, really? Let's check out the journal. Alright, quest log. Alright, so we gotta reach the helm. And then we'll find a way off. But while we're here, we should release the captive. That's probably the one that we were able to talk to. Definitely would like to do that. So it's a good thing that we found the Eldritch Rune. Okay, inspiration. When a character performs an action that's true to their background, they gain experience points and receive inspiration. Inspiration may be spent to reroll an ability check. You have a maximum of 4 inspiration. If you are at your inspiration maximum, completing background goals only grants experience. Okay, so we'll want to periodically use these, especially if we're getting to 4, to see if we can, you know, get something done with what reroll. So these are our backgrounds here. So my background is as a sage. So I'm curious and well-read with an unending thirst for knowledge. Learning about rare lore of the world will inspire you to put this knowledge to greater purpose. Okay, so events for me will be things that help me learn about the world. And show smart tactics and bravery. Cool. Dialogue. Oh, neat. So we got a dialogue history here. What's all this stuff? Wow. Impressive. And tutorials. And the map. So we can't fast travel now. Understandable. What's this here? There's the quest marker. Oh, neat. So I can click and create a custom marker. So we started in here, we entered this room, and this is the pod where we want to free someone. So this was the first room that we went to, and now we're in this second room. And there's 2 others over here. We went to a few other places, though. I don't know if they were those. Any enemies visible on the map? Not yet. Allies are... Well, we don't have allies. We have a party member in blue. And we have a yellow marker, which is neutral. Okay. And then nothing marked, but there'll be stuff that we discover. So that's cool to find. So making some progress. Okay, I want to look at the inventory. Let's press the I. I probably opens it. I does open it. I want to see the stuff we acquired. I didn't want to accidentally click it. So did I use one of these last time, or did I use my spell to heal? I forget. But I got 2 potions. Scroll of Revivify. So keychain has 1 key on it right now, and that's probably the key we found last time. Alchemy pouch. Oh, okay. If I right click, it shows me stuff. Oh, so the keychain is a sub menu. Why does it say take all? I mean, we'll leave the key in the key pouch. That's a gold key. Hey, music box. Cool. Some gold. We took a dark mind. Alright, we took a bottle. There's nothing in the bottle, but we could put stuff in there. There's the Eldritch Rune. We got a scimitar. So I guess they automatically compare it to your equipped weapon here. So I don't know if we're I don't think we're proficient with this type of weapon. And we have a candle and a quill. Very cool. And a short sword, which we're probably not proficient with either. So it says if we're not proficient with... So it says we're not proficient with martial weapon and sword, but it doesn't say anything like that regarding the scimitar. So things that are equipped on my body. So that's my equipment, but if I click on it, we show the overclothes for all of our party members. And we both got tasteful boots. Both are wearing our underwear so that our genitals aren't exposed. I got druid leather armor on. Oh, I keep clicking on things accidentally. So a simple robe. Armor class 11. Yep, pretty sure the druid armor I have is better. And boots. So we don't have a light source. And we got a quarterstaff. So it can do bludgeoning. And it's got the topple weapon action. I'm armor class 13. Don't have any ranged weapons. I'm carrying not that much compared to what I can. Those are my stats. Here are my proficiencies. So coming from my various things, dexterity, mostly wisdom. Animal handling is... So wisdom, intelligence, but with my background, I got +3 in history. So that's good. And +5 animal handling. Good stuff. Cool. Yeah, so here's what I'm proficient in. Light armor, medium armor, and shields, along with simple weapons. and martial weapons. Okay, so that's why I'm able to use the scimitar. And I could dual wield, but I don't totally see what the benefit of that would be. So let's take a look at that scimitar. So I'm going to press T on it because I want to look at these. So Flourish and Lacerate are the weapon abilities of the scimitar. And I got Topple, which swipe at a creature to knock it prone. And that's cool. They get to do a dexterity save, so on and so forth. And so the damage comes from 1d6 on top of the 2. And I get 2 rolls, I guess. Because I'm wielding it with both hands? Maybe? The question is, am I wielding it with both hands? Whenever I do T, I don't quite know how to get the UI off. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe it's two-handed already. Maybe it's not. It's fine. Alright, so these are my items that have been put here in the toolbar. My level 1 spell slot. I got for Speak with Animals, Entangle, Cure Wounds, and Water. I thought I made Water a cantrip. Let's look at my cantrips. Okay, these are, I think, standard actions. Hide, throw, dash, improvise melee weapons, so throw something like that maybe. Help up a down character or whatnot to move them out of something. And then disengage so they don't strike an opportunity attack if I like leave, if I move around them. And these are my... How do I get everything? Okay. So common actions, druid specific ones. Oh, so I made Produce Flame my cantrip. So that's interesting, because I got a bonus action cantrip, so I can use this over and over again. But Produce Flame, I probably can only do it once and then I have to rest, even though it's a cantrip. We'll try it out and see how that works. There's the items that I could use. Passive actions. Whoops. Did not mean to click it. Toggle non-lethal attacks. Interesting. And then a custom set. Okay, so this is what you want to use for your default stuff. So toggle dual wielding. I don't want to dual wield, but...
Never a dull moment.
Inventory and equipment. That's what I already looked at. Cool. So turn-based mode. Toggle hotbar lock, which is probably a nice idea so you don't accidentally move stuff around. I guess I'll keep it locked for now. I'm not camping at all, so I don't have to worry about that. Alright, party view. Okay, cool. So it takes the components of your inventory and various menus and pulls them out per character in your party. Yeah, look at all those spells I got. I don't think I know them, though. She's a fighter. Always good to have a fighter in the party. Alright, that's the wrong button. Okay, so if I click on her,
Action, not reaction.
then I control her actions. Toggle group mode. Does that mean we go together? Yeah, okay. So now I'm in group mode. If I turn it off, then they separate. So, like, if you want to do, before you do engage in battle, if you want to position somebody, like, at a high position and do a, you know, surprise them with a ranged attack or something, and then have your melee characters down waiting to go, this would probably be a good way to put people in different places. So group hide, that's cool. And this will show you the visibility. Yeah, does hiding from it do anything for me, though? Probably not.
Repositioning. This'll do. Mind flayer food.
Okay, so she picked it up. So does that mean it's going to be in her inventory now? Cool. Not anymore. Alright, I'll leave her with those potions for now and everything.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I'll take those potions. You already you have 2, so you're okay. My camera is a little bit blocking the map, but not like horribly. So I might want to adjust that. It's a difficult one for me to adjust though, because it's hard for me to put my camera anywhere else other than like it's got like a clip onto my TV table. Anyway. And it's a combat log. The combat log at the right of your screen keeps track of your encounters. Hover over the text to learn more. Okay, cool.
These boots have seen everything.
Let's see what this stuff is. Let's inspect the sigil.
Perfect.
So I said...
Perfect.
Perfect. That's what it says. It says perfect. So the sigil probably explains what the button does, and it perfects something. I wonder what that could mean. Like perfect as in perfect the person in the pod? Like convert them? Could be that.
No time for mercy.
Okay, let's go to the top-down view. So... did that count as my action, then? Okay, what about you?
Victory awaits.
Oh, so I go first, then the Devourer goes, and then she goes. Gotcha. Okay, so let's just go over here, and that's fine. End the turn. How much damage does she take? A good amount. So he's got 8 out of 10. What can she do that might be fun to try? So manhand weapon. Don't need to do that. Don't need her ranged attack right now. So I could do this bonus action. Alright, let's do Lacerate. Sweet.
What's inside?
I like how they do that. They give you the opportunity to enter combat as like a tutorial to try stuff out. Okay, so can she heal?
Not now. We must go to the helm.
Yes, yes, yes.
Control over the ship. Or do you wish to die here?
Okay.
Action, not reaction.
Cool.
All right. What now? With haste.
Dazed woman is trapped inside the pod. She doesn't notice you.
Okay, let's try this push.
As you place your hand on the pod, you hear something. A presence
Yeah, this is-
connected to the pod, commanding the person inside to change.
I figured as much. That's horrible. But it's a good opportunity to try out some more combat, so, you know, I'm not upset by it. Oh my god.
Change her. Changed at the pull of a lever. How? If we are not purified, this may be our fate.
Okay, so we don't actually
Here, before it's our turn.
have to combat it, at least not now.
Let's see what this does.
The newborn mind flayer stares at you, weak and dazed.
Don't bother. You're barely dented.
Okay, so it's a bit more of a no consequence thing where they want to show you how these interactions can go, but they don't want you to have the downside of being forced to do combat. Now, you know, one extra mind flare or whatever, I don't know, maybe the ship will go down in flames and everything will die anyway. We're gonna let you out, don't worry. Burnished necklace. Let's get the manuscript.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Ooh. Okay. Now what does the burnished necklace do? I'll wear it, but I don't know what it does. Maybe nothing. Cool, we use the gold key. We got onyx. Not gonna complain about that. Alright, let's go rest so we have our abilities back.
Open up.
Ah, okay. You have to explicitly say take all. Okay, so let's check out... Are there sigils we can check out? Aggression. Let's check out this one.
Another mystery. Another mystery.
Can you do something about this?
I crave blood.
There's astral knowledge. No. Can I do anything for...
More interesting times.
Probably not. Clicking on them would probably activate whatever checks.
Aggression.
Aggression doesn't sound good. This one didn't do anything last time.
The console appears dormant.
Ah, I can put the rune in there. That's going to be
The
good.
console hums to life. But what is its purpose? Will it free the captive or transform her like that other unfortunate?
I love the DM DM narrator. So this is where I excel. So I'm going to use my Arcana. Arcana also works. I'll use Arcana. So I got a -1 to intelligence checks. Really? And then a +2 from being a sage. Let's see what we get. That's not good. Yeah, we failed the check. And I don't have any... inspiration to reroll.
Nothing in the appearance of the device betrays its purpose. It could do anything.
Yeah, I'm
It
pretty
could
sure
even transform the occupant of the pod, like what happened before.
it could. But the other one said aggression.
Suddenly, you feel a hideous squirming in your head. The
Ooh.
parasite. Then discomfort fades, and another sensation washes over you. Connection. Authority.
Ooh, I got a +3 from wisdom. Yeah. Let's see if I can will the pod to open. Let's see what else is going on in this UI, actually. Dialogue history, character select, and game menu. Yeah, this is probably an example of like when you might want to save. I'll do a quick save right here, I guess. I just kind of want to try it out, just to get a handle for doing it. It looks like the game is supportive of saves within dialogue, perhaps for this reason, where they want to somewhat allow for save scumming. I don't intend to make use of that too much. Perhaps not at all. It just depends on things. Like, if I, like, you know, lose a critical item or battle or something to stupidity, then I might just try redoing it rather than, like, you know, being mad at myself and playing but regretting what I did. But story-wise, I'm happy to allow dialogue choices to live on and not be like, oh no, I didn't want that to happen. Similarly with the dice rolls within story. Like, if I don't pass this, that's fine. I don't save this character. It's part of my story. That looks good. That's way better. Yeah, so I could have used that 18 last time.
You feel the biomechanical brain of the console process your command and yield to it.
Damn right
A
it does.
shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Ooh, that's probably not good though.
At last. Thought I was done for.
Yeah, we should speak to her.
Better not be cursed. Next time's the charm.
Shadowheart.
I thought that damn thing was going to be my coffin. Thank you.
Your mind lurches into her thoughts.
Uh-oh.
Her gratitude is mixed with wariness, because you have a Gith with you.
Oh, I see.
You keep dangerous company.
I do. Yeah, to be honest, so I should try and, you know, play through my character, not really myself as much. So try and find a nice balance between the two. Yeah, I think really, you know, being in each other's heads is what's of critical importance to question and notice and talk about right now.
I did. It must be because of those parasites they put in us.
Right.
They'll have to wait. I need to get off this ship alive first. Let me come with you. We can get off this ship and watch each other's backs along the way.
Love it. 2 party members.
Shadowheart. One moment. It's nothing. Trust me.
Enough of this chatter. We need to get to the helm. Now.
She's right. Lead on.
Cool. That's a neat thing. Like, if you just stumbled your way through this initial quest, you might have left her behind and never had Shadowheart. Alright, so we completed the quest to get her. Maybe... No, it seemed like it was optional. Yeah, maybe something forced you to go find a way to do it. But, I don't know, it seemed like it was optional. Okay, we're here. So I guess go this way. This looks like where the console is going to be. The helm. Good stuff. Let's see what I can figure out about you. So Shadowheart is a high half-elf and a cleric. That's good. So a healer. So her cantrips include Sacred Flame, which has a good distance. Hey, grants another an advantage on a stealth check. Nice. And she's got... Alright, we'll worry about this stuff later. Oh, now it's locked. It wasn't locked before. Okay, I think we're good to get out of here. Try and save on the way. Go through the sphincter.
Mind flayer horticulture. Odd things. Wonder what plane they're from.
So yeah,
Nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Who put you in charge? I'll trust my own judgment.
these two
Yank.
are gonna have difficulties. Some immediate drama. I want to take a look at like the map. So clicking on it moves it. What does this button do? Ping, right? No, that's the big map. M picks it up. Okay. So this way to the helm, I see. So the quest marker moves with the quest, I imagine. Or I guess not one-to-one with the text, but it moves as you move. It's a waypoint. So, I wonder if there's any way into these sections over here. There's a part of me that thinks that if they put this here, then maybe they provided a, you know, secret that you could get with some kind of a check if you explore. I didn't really see anything, and you know, if there's a way for me to get over there from here that I missed, so be it. Yeah, we got autosave. Oh boy. Holy crap. Yeah, get him.
Connect the nerves of the transponder. We must escape. Now.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Okay.
We need to get out of here now.
So reach the transponder before the Nautiloid crashes in 15 turns. So reach the transponder in 15 turns is the goal here. Okay. And the transponder is over here, I guess. So Lesser Hellsbore, Lesser Imp. they will have turns right after us. So the thing's on our way. And then the Mind Flayer and Commander Zalk. Alright, let's put this thing in the overhead view. So our real focus is to get there in 15 turns. That's plenty of time, I think, for getting over here. Let me try this button here to show stuff. Does it show anything interesting? Like, is there anything to get along the way? Oh, here we go. I did it. So there's a dead thrall that maybe we could check out if we... Intellect Valor, Lesser Imp. Like, we could check them out if we want to be risky. Void Bulb, Caustic Bulb. Huh. Would that be something to hit with a ranged attack? It might be. Okay, so how do we want to do this? I got a fighter and a half elf who can heal, and I got my cantrip to bludgeoning. So I can move and then do that attack, I think. And then who's next? Shadowheart. What kind of attacks would Shadowheart do? So you got a mace, and you got proficiency with it, which gives concussive smash and firebolt. And that's your cantrip. That's what I want to be using, and it's got a long range, so you can kind of hang a bit back between us. So I'll engage the smaller one, and Lae'zel can get the bigger one, and Shadowheart can kind of be between us and shoot fire at whoever needs to be killed. So I will go up here.
Moving.
Oh, I moved the wrong person. I figured I would have to wait my turn.
I can't even catch my breath. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, you got close enough to engage.
Make way.
Okay. So, I will...
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Did that do anything? Oh, so... Okay, that's fine.
Need to stay focused.
I kind of messed up a bit, but... I could switch up my plan here and do concussive smash. That works.
I am fury. I am death.
I love that. So she's got a ranged weapon too, which I could leverage. I forgot to check, was Concussive Smash a cantrip? No, it's a short rest one.
Victory awaits.
So I gotta keep an eye on that. Oh, dip, cool. I could have dipped into the fire. Alright, let's not do lacerate, since we might want to use that.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Take it all.
I will ascend.
Okay, we might want to try getting things since I just pressed the wrong button. There we go.
Got to focus.
That's the same one I did. Did we check that? No, we'll just check the peeps.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Talk to me.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, that's good for a first turn. Then we got this thing. We're going to want to pass by these guys to get their goodies. And then we got the Mind Flayer and a dead Mind Flayer, which would be cool to pass by. He's stunned. That Mind Flayer, it's got a lot of health too. We're going to want to check them too on the way. So we could avoid him. But we're not going to.
No choice but to keep going.
Oh, bonus actions, I see. Oh, I didn't use my action because I only used my bonus action and I was waiting to see. Oh, that's interesting. So when I do the bonus action to empower my staff, I get 10 turns to use it. So since I don't have another action in mind, I could dash. Just move. Maybe dash over here, just see how it works. Or is this for next turn?
Very well.
Okay. And so you can use your bonus action. Don't need a heal. Don't need a shove. Don't need to do pommel strike. Dip would be cool. But I might not be, I'm not by...
I will take every advantage.
Cool. Awesome.
Got to concentrate.
And Shadowheart. There's an exclamation point under Cleric. Protect a creature from attacks. Maybe I protect me? I mean, sure. Okay, that's everything.
Fight. Let's go.
Right?
Victory awaits.
Oh, this is the next turn.
Time to push my luck again. What now?
Swift and lethal.
There we go.
Take this ship. Warrior will have your head.
Okay, so we got hit. That's okay. And the Mind Flayer missed Commander Zalk. So I will head... Can I get close enough for an attack? So not enough movement to do both, but what is my other cantrips? Topple? This creature flies. I don't know if that'll work. Maybe we start with you folk and see.
Can't give up. Got to move.
Okay. And where can you move?
Taking position.
Okay, cool. Two turns to use the fire.
What's the plan?
So, do you have that bonus action of your firebolt? Not that much damage. And you have a ranged weapon.
Fury, I am death.
I wonder why it shows me this. Is it because I picked up a better weapon? So she's got a long sword. Yeah, it's just because I picked up a better weapon, but it's not better. So let's do a ranged attack, I think. Very nice.
Nothing important is ever easy.
And now you can get close here. Though the Mind Flayer is not far off. Take a bunch of stuff to sell. And hang out with my crew.
Let's finish this.
So Shadowheart has a little bit of movement. Not anymore. So I have an action and a bonus action. I could do something heal related. She could do something heal related.
Take your hero.
Okay, nice.
Time to strike.
Yeah, I picked up another weapon, but it's not as good, so... How do I, like, remove this from... Huh, it's still showing up. Oh, it's because it's dipped in fire. That's why it has the indicator. I get it. Alright, I don't think I have a bonus action that I want to do. What about myself?
Easy these days.
I still have a few turns to take advantage of this. So I have the same icon because I also have something active. Okay.
My faith will protect me.
Let's see what he does. Holy moly. So we might be able to save him is a possibility. Alright, so let's send our fighter at him at the Mind Flayer. I will continue... Alright, let's get the fighter
Lethal.
up there. Let's position you between me.
No time to waste.
Alright, let's do... You've got your thing dipped in fire. Let's use lacerate. Nice. And you got a bonus action, which... maybe we daze them. Now, instead of that, let's do the pommel strike. It's fine. Now, Shadow Heart can kind of be here and do fire. And I'll take care of that one. So Firebolt. I could shove him out of the way. No, he should... he can soak up some stuff. That's fine.
Onward.
Okay.
Well, so much for peace. Light on my feet.
Ah, I should have dashed.
Or your spine is fly.
If this ship hits the ground, we're dead.
Okay, so he doesn't need to be helped now.
Anything of use?
Whoa.
Hurry, before they strike.
Nice. I should still press take all. Oh, lesser imps are there. Oh, there's a lot of things now in the way. They weren't there before.
Have to keep going.
Got to keep fighting.
Alright, so you're in position. Let's do your good attacks. Sacred Flame. Okay, we already used that. Alright, took him out.
Time to strike. Taking position.
Okay, so he can't move as well. That's good.
Still on my feet.
Can't afford to let up. Swift and lethal.
Let this entire burn us as ours.
Nice. Alright, so they can duke it out over there. So yeah, you can maneuver and take advantage of these. Alright, let's go forward and deal with these guys.
Need to act fast. Your time has come.
Miss, huh?
Survival is all that matters. What path lies before me?
I am fury. I am death.
Alright, you can help finish him off and grab anything on his corpse.
You need it in battle.
Yeah, I was wondering what that was. It automatically said help. So I should have paid it. I saw that and I was a little curious. I was like, but they wouldn't have me do help, would they? Oh geez, what am I doing?
Nothing will stand in my way.
Can't give up. Not now.
Okay.
Dario will have your head.
Victory awaits.
Yeah, that's it for you. Definitely take the topaz. And let's go up and help our buddies.
Make way.
Let's finish this.
I clicked the wrong button. Alright, these two can deal with that, okay.
Forward, Istik, before more dragons come.
Where do I go from here?
Oh, it also sheds a light. That's interesting.
Best be on my way.
I'm ready. Time to strike.
More are coming.
Come a little closer.
Who has been downed? How did that happen? Oh. Wow. I see what happened. Oh my god. I don't believe it. I misunderstood who was my ally and who was my enemy. I thought the Mind Flayer was my enemy, and the Mind Flayer was on my side, and the Mind Flayer had stunned his commander, so that I had an opportunity to move forward. Incredible. Okay, so we gotta help our buddy.
Got to press on.
I won't
Fascinating.
The helm's alien transponder. You've made it in time.
I wonder how this works with my downed character. Do it. Alright, so this ship was going down. I'm guessing it's going to crash into this world here. We're like, what? What's that? Yeah, you don't see that every day. Or maybe they do. Is that the Mind Flayer setting me down gently? For some reason? I like how my weapon still has that status.
As you wake, the tadpole squirms in your skull. The chaos of the crash site confuses the landscape. You'll need to find a settlement or landmark, and you'll need to do it quickly. The tadpole is a death sentence, and the clock is ticking. You need a cure.
DLC items. So where are my buddies? Did I mess up and lose them? Did we all have to, like, make it up there in order to land together? We've escaped the hells on the Nautiloid and crashed somewhere back in the material plane. We need to explore the area and find a healer. So what I'd like to know is, are my buddies gone? Did I mess that up? Oh, Shadow Heart's over there. What about... Lae'zel? Oh no. So if we don't have her, then that might mean that because she was in a down state, she didn't continue. I mean, that'd be no good. Because I had time to go, you know, bring her back. And I can level up too. Subclass Circle of the Land. So the I saw that Circle of the Moon was one added with this latest patch. And Circle of the Land corresponds to me being a rock gnome, I believe. Yeah, that's probably what I wanted to do. So subclass features, I can assume the form of a beast. They all have that. It's just they all have different actions. Oh, I can replenish extended spell slots. That seems kind of cool. I'm going to gain a cantrip. Yeah, I'm not going to change to the moon. I think even if I had created my character a couple days ago, if I had done it after the patch that added the Circle of the Moon, I think I still would have gone with like Rock Gnome, because that feels more like the character that I was interested in creating. But if I also just look at the actions, yeah, I am kind of a fan of this natural recovery. Kind of allows you to overuse your actions and abilities. Would there be different cantrips? I guess I wouldn't get one with the others. So we've got a guidance action, divination. We gain some up to 4 on ability checks. Poison spray, sure. And that's an action. 3 meters is a pretty close distance. Resistance, kind of cool. So Thorn Whip was the cantrip that I didn't take, instead opting for the fire. So the advantage to this action is that if I'm moving in combat and I can't quite get close enough on one turn, I can use this action on that turn to pull in an enemy closer to me and be ready to smack it next turn. And I can use the other cantrip to prepare my weapon for a big bonk. It's not bad. I might do it now over resistance. What about the other things? Did I do the other things right? Neat. I've got an ice knife too. Yeah, it was produce flame. So what's throw? Is throw an action? Probably. Actually, don't see. There it is. Class action. So it's an action. So you gotta. I would have to use one turn to create the fire, and then on the next turn I can throw it. Which again ain't bad because you can do it on your first turn when you're farther away from enemies, and then move. And then, you know, throw it next turn or whatever. So I got a lot of options here for combat. So maybe if I get a new cantrip, I'll do something a little more defensive or auxiliary. So it shows this exclamation point for Druid. I wonder why. Does it want me to use one of these? Okay. Alright, I really want to know what happened to Lae'zel.
Let's have a look.
Alright, we'll take your gold.
What's up for discussion?
You're alive. I'm alive. How is this possible? I remember the ship. I remember falling.
Someone saved us.
Then nothing.
I'm guessing the Mind Flayer thing.
You might want to reconsider calling her a friend. Looks like she ran off without us.
Okay, so she survived. Probably. But we had this interaction with her in order to have the opportunity to take her artifact.
You're more concerned for her than she is for you, clearly. We need to take care of ourselves. First things first, we need supplies, shelter, and most of all, a healer. We might have escaped, but we still have these little monsters in our heads.
Well, we all do.
No, I don't recognize this place. But anything's an improvement on where we just came from. We need each other, and we both know what's at stake. Can't think of better company.
Hey, you warmed up to me pretty well. Or I guess it's that statement isn't so much you're, you know, I can't think of better company than you. It's better company is criteria of needing each other and both knowing what's at stake. Like that makes for a good group and a shared journey. Yeah, I mean, I always want to have buddies.
One thing, just before we go. I wanted to thank you again for freeing me. It would have been all too easy for you to run right past my pod, but you didn't. I'll remember that.
That's why we're still together.
Lead the way.
Cool. So we got the tentacles of the nautiloid. Let's take a look at the map. See what we can surmise. Alright, so we got a companion quest for the Daughter of Darkness, Shadowheart. Alright, main quest is to find a cure. So these are tutorials that we've seen, I guess? Probably. Alright, well, let's do a quick... Or maybe another save? New save? Sure. Alright, I don't think there's anywhere we can go over here.
Can't slow down. Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Alright, added it to hotbar, but doesn't do anything. How do I remove it from hotbar? I should unlock this thing. Okay, so you just drag it out. Okay, so we're wet standing in here.
Let's get going. Another step forward. What's in here?
Brim tat. Who wants to wear the brim tat? Me? Mangled Fisher up there.
Something good here, I hope.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could put water in the bottle that I had. So we need food and drink. Okay, so we found a book. And we all row with the spray upon our necks. We all row with the spray upon our backs. We all row with the sea beneath our feet. And the bitch queen stays the storm. Wave mother, lash us to the prow. Wave mother, we ask to sail your skirt if you allow. Wave mother, sink us if you will. Wave mother, our skulls are yours, with brine and sand to fill. Souls away and anchors still. The wind won't move without the bitch queen's will. We'll gladly wait, years and days, till the bitch queen brings the waves. Hey ho, she told us so. Hey ho, she told us so. It's a nice song. So if that's going to tell us... I guess we don't take this with us, we just read it and leave it. So if that tells us something about the place we're at, then, you know, this is a coastal fishing people. Okay, so he's got a letter. Yeah, we're gonna read this thing. Sigh. I love you. There. I said it. And if you meet me tomorrow, I'll say it again, and keep on saying it till we're old and gray. So let's do it. Let's go to Baldur's Gate. I know it's risky, but so's staying here. The last few months have been hard, but they're always a little easier when you're there. Leave your boat and meet me at the hill overlooking the old bridge. Bring whatever you can carry. We'll make do without the rest. Don't be late, love, Anna. So, assuming this is Sai, he didn't make it to meet Anna on the hill, which is quite sad. So, after playing with this for a little bit, I'm actually going to reverse yet again my keybinds because the toggle turns itself off for showing things, and I want to keep pressing it, so it's actually going to switch it to this. But sneak cones, I can still map that for now. Though actually I might remove it, because I don't know how often I'll use it, and shift works fine for it. So I'll see if I find something for that other button. Alright, so we're going to want to make a loop.
Might be useful.
Yeah, we're going to want some grass. So we got a recipe unlocked. Suspension of myrgrass. And we use alchemy. I apologize for the emergency vehicles, but so it goes. So we can make a potion of healing. That's cool. We can make alchemist's fire. We can make an oil of accuracy. Suspension, that's the one. So if we get 3 murgrass, we can make a suspension which you begin to hear muffled pulses of sound, doubts of thoughts belonging to the... not doubts. Can't really read that word. Okay. If we get 3 of these, so let's see. There's some more up there. Fish in bottle. Nice. Let's get some belladonna. And we got the sublimate of belladonna. Alright, we'll look at the waypoint in a second. So 3 of these together. So perception enhancing. Cool. There's the waypoint over there. Hey, there's stuff in the barrels. Thieves' tools. Nice. Okay, so I don't have to press take all when it's empty. I misunderstood that. Alright, ashes of dagger root. Ashes. So 3 dagger roots give us... help create new victims. So is this something we throw at enemies? Or something we light on fire? Oh, we already did that. I do kind of want to touch the ancient sigil, but let's go see what was on the other forked. An abducted commoner? Nothing.
More of those wretched things.
Okay, cool. So we made our loop. I wonder if in this water we can, like, do anything. No. Hammer, cool. So we didn't touch all the barrels. I think we missed that one. I wonder why he wasn't marked as empty. See, that's what the confusing thing is. Oh, you got to level up too. Okay. Level 2 cleric. Trickery domain. Char. So health increase to 17. We got the ability to channel divine energy. We gain a spell slot. We can pray to turn all undead that can see us. Nice. And we can do a duplicity, so that's the one of the channel things. Hey, cool. So these are, you can change them anytime you get a level? Okay, I think the ones that were there are fine, probably.
Let's try this way.
So if we go over here, then how much further does this go? Let's go touch the waypoint first. I bet we can get up there by jumping.
Worth a try.
Okay, neat.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Here goes nothing.
Won't get that open easily. Maybe there's another entrance.
Okay, so we can try the Thieves' Tool.
Couple turns should do it.
How do we... Oh, yeah, so we get a bonus from her. Absolutely, we want to add that. So let's see what the Thief's Tool enables you to open locks based on a sleight of hand check. And I got pretty decent sleight of hand, I think. Not great. And it fails on an unsuccessful attempt. So we get +2 from our dexterity, because it's 2 even numbers above 10. And then Shadowheart will roll to give us up to 4. We're gonna, yeah, we already got it. Lovely. I wonder if it's like fixed to give you like, you know, something like 18, 19 so that you're close. I don't know. So we used it. Does that mean it disappears? No, it only breaks if you fail.
Best avoid that trap.
Okay, so Shadowheart succeeded on a perception check. Oh, press the wrong button. These all might be traps. I'm not going to disarm it. There's a button, a plaque. I wonder if we should hide.
Friendly looking shadow. Don't waste a step. This place wasn't built for the living.
Looks like a trap there.
Should we attack the gargoyle head? Oh, it's a trap. Rapier. I'll be happy to take it. Should we set this on fire? I can do that, right? If I use... Okay, got a situational action. Which is hurl. Okay. Cool.
Best avoid that trap. Can't afford any mistakes.
Can't give up now. Alright. Time to skulk about.
So can I use my fire ability again? Yeah, I think I can, because it's a cantrip.
Never wanted the easy path. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Don't mind if I do.
So they show us this. We don't neutralize them, but they're also not doing anything. I'm going to do this fire thing in my hand and just hold it as a light source. I'm curious about it. If it's a cantrip, then I should be able to do it. I'll click to confirm. I didn't want to throw it. Oh, okay. That's just casting it was what I did. Can I hide with it?
Better be cautious.
I can.
Carefully now. Step carefully. There's a trap.
Yeah, it's cool that we've uncovered these. What does that get us?
These boots have seen everything.
Dagger, sure. Button. We'll do that last. Yeah, sure, we'll take a bone. Why not? Let's read the plaque. Which is where? Exactly. Over here.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
So these must be basically like automatic. Like, everyone's going to pass these checks. They just want to show you how it works.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
What about not with my ability?
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
Can I learn stuff? Can I, like, do anything that allows me to learn? You know, speak to animals won't help. Do you have any abilities? You have a scroll for some reason.
A dead language. Something ancient must have been worshipped here.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you. The text on the plaque is a mystery to you. The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
Okay.
Next, I wonder.
So you're actively providing guidance, is that it?
My head down.
Looks like a trap there.
Another bottle.
A trap.
Oh, my hand slipped.
Nice. Got a lot of stuff in here. A torch. That's what I was looking for. Let's get that. Okay, she's got the torch equipped. So... what's arrow fire? Okay. Cool, so I got a flame in my hand. And I got a torch.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
Okay, I got a jug. Not quite. So can we try that again? Oh. It's a one-time use thing. Fair enough. Silver necklace, burnished down, ringmail armor, druid. That's just what we have. Silver necklace sounds like a nice idea. Would you like a necklace? You want a burnished necklace? Why not? We got some armor. What was it? Ringmail armor. Can you use it? Chainmail, armor class 13.
I'm ready.
If I switch... it wouldn't be better because she's not proficient with heavy armor. Nevertheless, she can carry it to just take some of the weight off. Okay, got some jugs. Bones for some reason. Dagger, rapier. So what type of weapons do you use? Simple weapons. So your proficiencies are light armor, medium armor, shields, simple weapons, and martial weapons. So let's check out your inventory again. Light crossbow. Do I want to use light crossbow? Am I proficient with light crossbows? No. But she is. And you got a shield. Yeah, I suppose let's give you a light crossbow. It's mottled with blooms of rust. Can we clean it? Okay, cool.
Let's move. Moving in.
Soul coin. Whoa. They can power infernal engines. Sweet. So Warhammer actually might be better for her.
Strange coin. Wonder what it's worth.
So she's got a studded shield. It's exactly the same. Would it benefit me to wear that, to have that? I can use shields. I suppose it can't hurt.
Looking ahead.
So control and interact. It's multi-select, select range, and split stack. Let's sort by latest. I kind of like that, actually.
No time to
I wonder if I move that mysterious artifact into my inventory, if that triggers story stuff. Probably does. I'm not going to do that.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
A lot in my mind, and, well, in it. Okay.
Need to find a way forward. Step carefully. There's a trap.
They appear not to be active, though.
Looks like a trap there.
Which one did you just spot? Alright, have a seat on the bench. Why not?
Anything of use?
We touched this sarcophagus, right? Alright, we lit that torch. I don't think there was one over here. There was this one, though.
Hands on everything.
Here we go. Okay, so we can push the button. Did that turn on the traps? That feels like that's what might have happened as we turned on the traps. There's another torch line on the ground. Gilded chest. Opulent chest. All sorts of good stuff. Let me check how long the stream's been going for. Yeah, it might be time to end the stream and then pick up right from here next time. This was fun. I'm getting more of a hang of it. I'm sure with more continued play, I'll get even more comfortable at moving around in combat and everything. I'm hopeful that I didn't do anything permanent by ending the first quest and crashing the Nautiloid while Lae'zel was incapacitated, was downed. I'm thinking that that didn't have a factor, that just from the story's design, that she is just somewhere else right now, and we'll encounter her later. And that does kind of make some sense, that like I picked up an optional character, and because I did that, I get rewarded, and she's with me from the start when I fall, when we start here. So if there's enemies in here and whatnot, I have a companion to help me with them. If not, I would have just done a little bit of this alone until I eventually meet up with Lae'zel. And continue the story. That's what I imagine, but I could be wrong. Next time, I think we'll probably find out how camping works. I've definitely picked up a few supplies, so I'll be able to do it whenever I feel like it, but I don't want to do it until, like, you know, it's at least somewhat reasonable. They'll probably prompt us, I imagine, as part of, like, the tutorial, the ongoing tutorial of this game. They're going to want to prompt us heavily for, you know, when to do our first camp and how it works and what you should do at camp. So I'm sure that'll happen next time. And we'll continue to explore this and, like, loot all this cool stuff. Like, we've been finding a ton of stuff in these sarcophagi. So that's exciting. So yeah, good times. I don't know if I'll be able to continue playing a little bit later tonight. Probably not. So maybe tomorrow or the next day. Let me save the game before I end things. Thanks everyone for joining as always. And I will see you next time.